Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of SGA Unplugged, the podcast. We're the UTRGV Student Government Association. I'm Kevin Flores, Senator at Large, and today we're bringing you behind the scenes of SGA. We have some very special guests with us, our SGA President,
Hello, my name is Juan Espinosa.
our SGA Advisor,
Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. Ray Ruiz.
and the Chair of Senate, Bad Boy Daniel. Oh,
Howdy, everyone. I'm Daniel Vera.
thank you all for joining.
All right, so I guess we can start with a question for our main DJ host. What motivated you to join student government SGA?
What motivated me was the student experience. I wanted to. I love being part of clubs, being a part of associations, and people not. And I just wanted to help students with that, helping the clubs, helping them money wise, helping them meet the people that they need to meet.
So, if you guys are really quick, I just wanted to specify that even though we are all members of SGA, we are not speaking on behalf of the Student Government Association. So back to what Mr. Flores was saying, I guess you can say we may not be perfect, but the safest hands are still our own.
100%, yes.
Okay, cool.
But let's introduce ourselves though. We just introduced our positions, but like, what do you do and what are your roles in SGA for the president first?
Okay. Well, hello, my name is Juan Espinosa, and I guess for my role is to basically just lead the executive branch and hopefully to lead the student body as well, to work together with all the branches and create something I think beautiful from uniting the student voices and hopefully having a little humor in there too.
What's the executive branch?
The executive branch, so the executive branch is made of the president, the two vice presidents, and the executive cabinet. So we have a secretary of finance who deals with like the financial aspects of SGA, first year internship director. So basically he deals with working with students and engaging them with student government. So hopefully they can run for it in the future. And then we also have a secretary of communications. So basically she runs all the social media. So all the posts you see there, a lot of them are from her.
That's beautiful. What about you, Sir Advisor?
Yeah, so I guess my role as an advisor is to really give the best advice to student government associations that they represent UTRGV, ethically and nonpartisan and with the best view for the future forward. UTRGV is celebrating their 10th year anniversary this year, so it's really special to see all you SGA members really take advantage of that and step up and show that face of Student Government Association as we celebrate 10 years. But my role from the Dean of Students is to support Student Government Association since they are the arm of the Dean. So any student concerns, the Dean can't be everywhere at one place, the Dean of Students. So we have Student Government Association members, senators, the executive team, the judiciary team that goes out. They're regular students, but they're also listening, right? They're listening to student concerns. They're proactively looking to see if campus needs, new things, new facilities, new resources, anything to promote student betterment here on campus. And I'm really happy to be involved in that.
That's amazing. That's the best answer we could have heard except by the president.
And what about you, the chair of Senate?
As me, chair of Senate, I'm basically a glorified meeting taker. I set the tone of the meeting. I make sure everyone's behaving for the most part, and I set boundaries on what we can and can't do during meetings, and it's a lot of fun. We get to pass a lot of legislation, we get to now say birthdays, thankfully. I also bring special guests. For example, we brought the three out of the four mayor candidates at the third special meeting. So it was a great time. It was a lot of fun. Everyone here was in attendance. I hope they can also say it was fun. It was a little hectic at the moment, but it was a great time. What about you, Mr. Host Crazy Handsome 20?
Senator Crazy Handsome 20,
Senator
that's
Crazy
my
At
DJ
large.
name.
Senator at large.
For the Edinburgh campus.
At large. Well, yeah, I'm supposed to. I really work for Edinburgh, the students of Edinburgh, but I really work for the students of Edinburgh. But my thing I work on most is the student experience, helping students.
Oh, that's awesome.
Alright, so what's your favorite part about being an SGA so far, President?
I think my favorite part about being an SGA is really working with the students, being able to, I think, connect with them on a one-to-one level. I know last week, I think all of us did a really good job at connecting with the organizations on campus during the campus takeover. And I think it was a really good experience because it helped show organizations on campus more about what SJ is and how to connect with them. For example, recently a couple of them had sent me emails and messages on how to actually apply for finances, and so I was able to get them connected to our financial chair, Cesario. And so I think it was a really, I think, vital moment in connecting SGA to the students that we're meant to serve. And that's my favorite part of it.
Now, how can students get more involved and make their voices feel heard?
I think there's a couple things that students can do to achieve that. I think number one, just reaching out to SGA, whether it's not just the executive branch, but also your respective senators. If you go online and search up UTRGV SGA and you go on the website, there's a list of all of the senators, all of the executive branch members, all of the judicial branch members, and it tells their name and their emails. And so I think that's a good way of getting in contact with those people because, I mean, we're very responsive on emails. Besides that, just also even attending the Senate meetings. A lot of people don't know this, but the Senate meetings are actually open to all students that want to attend. And I think a lot of students should take use of that more to go there to talk with their senators, to voice any issues or complaints that they have, because we do have those meetings, and I think that any student that wants to go should be motivated to go. And on top of that, I think just really trying to get engaged in an organization on campus or trying to just put your step forward and getting a little more out there by even just going to fun events on campus like the Stomp. Like I remember when I first went to the Stomp, I was a little shy. I didn't know what to do. And it kind of pushed me to, connect with people more, to get involved in the games. I met departments there, made connections, and that really helped me, I think, evolve as a student leader.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. President, were you crowd surfing there at the Stomp?
I think
Was
I think
that
we
you,
do have
crowd surfing?
some verification on that.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Crowds-
you were like, the
The
mosh
crowd was
pit,
carrying you.
they're carrying you over the top.
I was
You
crowd surfing?
I think we do have a picture of you doing that, yes.
I don't think so.
Kevin, put up the image. It's like a
Yeah.
bad crop photo of
Wait, when, like this year?
crowd surfing.
Yes.
It's a joke one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually starting to believe it. I was like, that happened.
Oh,
Wow, that crazy. That's how much fun he was having. He
I was like,
couldn't
man, the
remember.
sparkling water did all
That's how
that.
crazy. That's how crazy the Stomp was. You
could
forgot what you
say-
did.
You could say crazy hands.
Oh dear. Well, I just want to add to what Juan said too about the regular student body attending these Senate meetings. We're going to have our first fall Senate meeting this Friday. The Brownsville campus is going to be at the Brownsville Science, Music, and Learning Center building, room 1.11 from 2:30 to 3:30. If you'd like to visit us and take in what a Senate meeting looks like, please join us. However, if you would like to speak at the Senate meeting, students are allowed to speak as well. And we have a section called Petition of the Students. It is a form unveiling that you'll have to complete. That form is actually going to go live tonight. And then we'll go ahead and do some outreach through our social media on Instagram. So we'll share the link. We'll put a flyer up on our Instagram tomorrow. So if you do want to come to the Brownsville Senate meeting this Friday and to speak on any student concern, any student initiative that you have, you're more than welcome to do so. It's just filling out that form. Unfortunately, if you don't fill out that form, you're not going to be able to speak due to policy guidelines of the university and the UT system. However, we would love to hear from you. So keep in lookout of our social media page or Instagram. We'll share that flyer if you do want to come and speak at the Senate meeting.
Also, if you're hearing this, there's a first-year internship program. That application ends on Thursday. It's for transfer students or new students for the first year at UTRGV. It's we teach them the ins and outs of SGA, how to write documentation, how to make change, all the best parts about it.
Yep, really good.
Yeah, so I guess we can move on to some more casual, fun stuff. So for this question will be for Mr. Senator at Large, Crazy Handsome. What's one thing most students don't know about you?
Most people don't know about me is I love the game chess. I always keep it to myself, but I'm low key like the advisor of chess club. I always tell people to join chess. I always tell them that chess is the second best game in the world. And that that the only thing in chess, I don't like everyone will leave you, but chess will never leave you. Chess has stayed the same for 500 years.
What is the number one game then, if chess is number two?
Number one game, sir, is whatever I'm good at that day.
That's a good answer, yeah.
Sometimes it's Super Smash Bros. Melee. Sometimes you ever play Risk or Just Dance?
Only Just Dance.
You gotta play Risk, sir.
DD.
I don't know. I don't think Juan has ever told me about you being good at Risk.
Oh my god.
He's not.
It's 'cause I
I've
get-
won every game against him.
I get so good that it becomes a 4-on-1.
Oh, is that why you left the last match? Because you were winning?
I left because 4 people started tag teaming on me, and I was like, I hate this game.
You were just too good. You made yourself arch enemy. You were
After
too
I
good.
start controlling 3 continents, then they know I'm a force to be reckoned with.
All right, Mr. President Juan, what about you? Something that most students wouldn't know about you.
I don't think most students will know that I really love strawberries. Like, I go crazy for strawberries. Like, whenever I'm sad, I eat strawberries. Whenever I'm happy, I eat strawberries. Whenever I'm serving the students, I eat strawberries.
Now, this needs to be clarified. Regular or is chocolate covered?
Oh, regular.
Regular.
With whipped cream, specifically.
Okay.
Whipped cream.
Okay.
Whipped cream.
Cool.
And the same question for the advisor, Ray Ruiz here.
What's one thing that students wouldn't know about me? What do I want to divulge, right? I guess I'm left-handed. I don't know. That's like a really basic one. I guess that's something that I'm willing to divulge. Is I'm left-handed. A lot of students don't know that. But a lot of important people. I think we were talking about this when we met. Is a lot of like our past 3-4 presidents have all been left-handed. So it's really cool to think about like, left-handed people were persecuted, way back then and forced to write with their right hand, and now it's like open and allowed and totally okay. So I think that's something that I would probably share that they don't know about me is I'm
So
left-handed.
what you're saying is I will never be president because I'm right-handed.
Yes, it's probably a really short, a really small percentage that you will be president.
50% of U.S. presidents have been left-handed.
Yeah. It just shows
that-
like using your right side of your brain, making you creative, making you ambitious, making you want to work for people, to do good stuff.
Now, what about you, Senator Bad Boy DJ name Daniel?
I guess most people don't know is that I compete competitively in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I actually have 2 competitions coming up, one for IBJJF at the end of this month, and the next one in the following month for the North American Grappling Association, NAGA for short. I competed in 4 divisions in my first competition, and I won first, second, and third amongst 3 of them. The 4th one, I was very, very, very tired, and I couldn't put up a fight, so I just had to take the L on that one. But hopefully, this one I'll bring home a gold medal or bronze medal. I do not want second.
His first loser?
Yes, silver medal is the worst. If anyone knows about competition, silver is the worst. But yeah, hopefully I'll be good in those.
That sounds really awesome. So you are really good? How long have you been competing?
I competed my first time in March, and I've been doing jiu-jitsu for about a little over a year now. And I have a background in judo as well, and some real amateur boxing. So I do like martial arts and combat sports, but jiu-jitsu has really been something that I've been just every day, 5 in the morning to do for an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's a great way to start the day, and yeah, it's fun.
Our loyal viewers, if you ever want to see a match between me, because I was awesome in wrestling, versus the other co-host, we would do a poll and we'd see who win, but I would win.
I think there's a small weight advantage on your side, but yes, yes. Yes.
Small?
It's about 60 pounds, nothing too much.
What happened last time? The last time we rolled?
Dude, I wasn't trying, bro. I went easy on you.
We already.
What about you, President, sir? If you could change one thing about campus life immediately, what would it be?
Wow, that's a good question.
And it could be anything at all. Anything that you would.
About campus life?
Campus life. At a snap of a finger.
Can we go on to the next person? I need to think
All right,
about
Ray
this.
Ruiz, sir.
I think having more resident housing on campus would be good. I know, Mr. President, as an RA, he's like, we do not need any more people living on campus. But we've been known as a commuter school, right? People come to campus, whether you're in Brownsville, Edinburgh, Harlingen, McAllen, Westlaco, at any of our sites or any of our campuses, and then they go directly home, right? And that kind of loses the experience of college and that camaraderie building and being able to experiment and explore and make new friends. And I think I've told some of you guys is like enjoy this time, because you're only 20 once, you're only in college once, you're only this young once, and then you graduate and you're an adult, right? And you're in the real world, so enjoy it as best as you can. But that's what I would change is having more residence halls here on campus, so that there's more students on campus, and that kind of helps promote this culture of we're all on campus. Let's do something fun if we're here, all right? Let's all, I don't know, like Vaquero's Running Club is a really good club because it joins a lot of students. They run around campus, they run in different locations, and it builds that friendship. They all decide to go eat or go get a smoothie after. I think it's a really cool building of culture. So if we had more residence halls on campus, either or, I think maybe especially even in Brownsville, that's where culture needs to be built a bit more in the culture in the Brownsville campus. Having more residence halls can definitely help that and build that residence university that other universities are known for, like UT and Texas Tech and Texas State. And you think about those and you think, man, those people are having fun, right? They're all on campus, they're all doing different activities, and so are we. But it's really difficult when you have the majority of your students being commuters.
That's a really good answer.
They're actually building a new building here.
They are.
I think it'll be done by 2028, 2029.
I hope so, yeah.
About done.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a new dining, a new residence hall, and also a dining facility too. Because the one that we have right now, currently on campus, the Vaquero Dining Hall, that's one of the first original buildings on campus.
Wow.
Ever know that building is there since the '60s? You can definitely tell it's a little older. It's just not equipped for the growing university. I mean, the population back then in the '60s was probably 500 students at Pan American College. Now we're busting at the seams at going close to 36,000. So it's definitely, we need something bigger to fit our needs.
Absolutely. Mr. President, did you?
I did think of one. This is kind of like, you kind of inspired me with the new residence hall.
That's what advisors do.
There's like a very random, I think thing, but I would want, I think, more natural spaces on campus. Or like a little more like, I guess, wider areas. Because to me, I feel like the campus, like I love how it looks. I think it's beautiful. And one of my most favorite parts of campus is the quad area. And in the quad area, they've held like a lot of like, I think, amazing events. They held the Boots and Barbecue event there. There have been organizations that go there to like plant and like kind of like conduct environmental like projects, things like that. And I feel like having more of those environments around campus would be really nice. I also love playing Pokemon Go. And so those are really good spots for Pokemon Go. I remember when I was a freshman actually at UTRGV, I spent, I think, around like from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m., like 5 hours nonstop, because there's these other students taking this Pokestop from me, or this gym I meant. And we kept like taking it from each other. And it was really funny because we would walk past by each other knowing like we were going to take it back, and we would just give each other the like hardest side eye ever. And eventually I took it. They went home. But I think I'd like more of those like environments on campus, just because I really do like, the natural scenery. I think it's important to keep the campus beautiful, and also I think it's important to have a both sort of atmospheric environment in the campus, but also like an objectively like impactful environment. Like have those buildings that serve a purpose, but also just have the areas on campus where students can just go and put down a blanket, relax, and just talk with friends.
What do you think about sleeping pods on campus?
I mean, I don't know much about sleeping pods, but I feel like the issue with sleeping pods is where would we place them? Like, and also how would they be used? Because I've thought about this and I'm like, okay, one, where would they be placed? That's an issue. And then I think the second issue is we would probably have to charge for them, because I've checked how much sleeping pods are, and they're like thousands of dollars.
Oh wow!
Like they're insanely expensive, and they're expensive not just because like you think, oh, just get like a little square and put a bed in there, but like you also have to like create a device that like locks itself, because you don't want, as a university, to have a sleeping pods and then something bad happen, like someone breaks into it. And then that's on the universities, right? That's the university's fault if that happens. So they actually need to be good sleeping pods that are safe and actually like durable, long lasting. And that's very expensive. So then it's like, would we charge students for that? Would we not charge students for that? And for me, I just feel like the obvious answer to that is what Mr. Reese said earlier is instead of building sleeping pods on campus, build more residential halls, because that only not provides students a place to stay and sleep on campus, but also provides those students the opportunity to gain, I think, a more enhanced college experience.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now I want to hear your response, especially DJ Senator Bad Boy Daniel, because as an older student and also like coming back, I'd love to hear your response.
Oh, man. You know, I had all this time to think about it and I thought of nothing.
Not too bad.
But I would have to go ahead and say maybe at a snap of a fingers, a second story dining hall. Because I love the dining hall. I eat there almost every day and just, I think it would be cool. Because, like, it's always cool to find out, oh, look, did you even know Whataburger has a Whataburger that has 2 stories?
They do?
It's in Corpus Christi.
I need to go to it.
It's amazing. And it's just because the only reason why people go to it is because it's 2 stories. So I just think that'd be pretty cool.
I love that response. That's my favorite response of the 3. Sorry, Juan. Sorry, Ray. But a 2-story dining hall. Ooh,
Just think about it.
Yeah, with all the options.
I actually gained 50 pounds I gained 50 pounds my first semester of college. I regret it, but I partially blame the dining hall, mostly blame myself.
Well, at least, you know, it's only progress from here, right?
I wish.
Okay, Senator at Large, Crazy Handsome. What's your favorite campus spot or memory?
My favorite campus memory? My favorite campus memory has to be Valentine's Day. It's always it's my favorite event, heartbreak event.
Oh, can you tell me who throws Heartbreak Event?
Oh, I throw a heartbreak event.
Just you?
Yeah, I was first year I was with this club called Team Victorium. It's on Valentine's Day for people who've been heartbroken, cheated on. First year, guy who's got cheated on. It's a feel good event, guys. It's supposed to feel good. A guy gave me $50 who got cheated on. His wife left him, but he said, "Oh, I just want to help the people, help the students, show them that it's okay. We can get through it." And 40 people went. We did amazing. And then next year we did the same thing. We got over 140. We got sponsored by Domino's. We got sponsored by Domino's. I didn't need to buy pizza. The mayor of Edinburgh showed up as special guest. Some dude sang the song out for his girlfriend. The president, actually, Juan Espinosa, we have with us. Do you remember that?
I did. I like, it's really funny because when I sang it, I forgot the lyrics like 30 seconds in. More like I fumbled and I just kind of like started mumbling words. And when I asked people afterwards, they thought I was actually singing the song. But I just completely forgot it.
So, task failed successfully.
Yes, pretty much.
Nice. Yeah, but I love Heartbreak Event. I love Valentine's Day too, because it's just awesome whether you have a Valentine's or not. If you do, it's awesome, and if you don't, you can laugh at the TikToks people getting rejected.
What about you, Mr. President? Favorite campus spot or memory?
Oh, this is going to be so random, but I actually talked about this with Mr. Reese one time, but my favorite campus spot is actually a restroom. It's because when I was here for my first year at the university, I think like the first 2 weeks, I went around the entire campus and I reviewed all the restrooms at UTRGV, and I made a very objective tier list. It had a lot of scrutiny put into it. And my favorite place is this bathroom stall in the Performing Arts Complex. And it's a really nice restroom. They always keep it clean. You go in there, you know, the mood is set, the lights are dim and dark, and it's a very comfortable atmosphere. You get what I mean? It's very nice. And Mr. Reese said that those restrooms weren't as good.
I'm not gonna say my favorite.
Okay. I won't say it.
We're gonna crowd it, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is my favorite restroom because it's private. It's always clean. There's no one ever there. I feel like I can go in and, you know, feel comfortable, like I'm just back at home, right? So, no, I'm not going to divulge that information, but it is in one of the older one of the older buildings on campus, and it's a landmark on campus.
Ooh,
it's very noticeable.
That's a good
I
hit.
think I don't know if that says a lot of it, but it's a very noticeable building. Very noticeable.
Just a really quick question. What was the F tier? restaurant.
I don't know if I should say
Ooh,
that.
Yes,
I don't
you
think we
should.
should.
I don't think I should say that. But to me, yeah, that bathroom, it was I even made a tier for it because it was beyond us. Plus, I called it the Z tier.
Oh.
I was like, this is the best restroom I've ever been in.
The Z tier.
Yeah, and it's funny because, like, I know we're talking about this, but I mean, it kind of means a lot, right? You're on campus all day. You want to find somewhere where you can be comfortable and I mean, not to get too divulged, but do your business and feel comfortable and not feel like there's gonna be students walk in or it's messy or it's dirty or anything. Yeah, it was a good question.
And what's your favorite memory, Senator Bad Boy Daniel?
Favorite memory or spot? I mean, I would say spot that you'll always catch me in is either the second floor at the library. It's where all my friends go. It's where I'll always be doing work, or at the rec, university rec. That's just a great place to get a workout in. It's free to get people to get people to be motivated and go get a free workout in. So yeah, I would say those two spots.
Sounds amazing, guys. I think we have to go on a music break. So, yeah, we're going to go on a music break, guys. Hopefully you tune back in after the song, and we'll talk about SGA more, and we'll just go back to being good.
All right, we'll be right back. And we're back.
All right, welcome back, guys. Hopefully you missed us.
All right, we want to move on to our
Disclaimer.
All right, the disclaimer is even though our podcast name is called SGA Unplugged, and we are senators, we're doing this aside from SGA. We're not officially sponsored. We're just SGA senators doing a podcast. Like right now we don't represent SGA. We represent ourselves as senators.
we wanna let's see. What question should we give them next? Let's give him a good one.
The difficult ones or the easy ones?
Let's give him
The difficult one.
Yes.
Are there any events or workshops or initiatives that you'd want students knowing that are coming up, sir? This one's for Ray Ruiz, by the way, the advisor.
Yeah, so there are a couple of things to look out for Student Government Association. One of the first things that we're actually going to do is, not one of the first things, but some things we're going to do pretty soon, I think the word is pretty soon, is we're going to have our State of the Student Body address by our president. It will be live streamed and shown, promoted. But we are going to have the State of the Student Body address by President Juan Espinosa to talk about, things that SGA has done, how the student body is doing currently right now, talk about our milestones that the university has really accomplished in the last 10 years, but specifically this year with record enrollment, football starting, being number one in the Texas again for the third straight year, being number 7 in the nation as UTRG for affordability and access for students. So I think it's going to be a really good event, really good speech. Another thing is that SGA Student Government Association holds tablings. So we'll be out at the Quad sometime in September. Look out on our social medias for those flyers, but we'll be out in the Quad here in Edinburgh and in Grand Salon in Brownsville to talk to our student body, and so that they get to know our student government executive team, senators, judiciary team as well, and so you know who your representation is on campus. So 2 things to look out for that we have going on at Student Government Association. But of course, there's a lot of campus activities, student activities. I think we were talking about before we came back on from the break was about late night at the rec.
Yes.
So late night at the rec is happening this Thursday, as it's in the title. It's late at night, and it's a really fun event. I went to it last year, and they basically have like a lot of different activities. I know last year they had like a glow in the dark like dance party. They'll have like a lot of like different activities like regarding with the climbing or like weight competitions, and it's just really a time to just go hang out with your friends late at night. And it's just a really fun experience, and it also connects you a lot with the different resources that UREC has. A lot of people don't know that they offer classes in boxing, that they offer GX classes. I don't know what GX means, but I know they offer them. And a lot of people don't know that, but they offer them to students for free and at a very, I think, consistent basis. And it's just a really good way to learn more about the resources the rec has to offer for students, and also a fun way to hang out with your friends late at night.
Touche.
And if I could build on that too, what I've recently learned as well is that the rec center is not only about like body wellness, but also like mental wellness as well. So they have yoga as well that really helps with mental health and everything. They have breathing exercises and meditation as well too. Different classes for that, which I think is really cool, especially meditation. If you're feeling stressed and you have a lot of noise in your head, it's a really good opportunity to go and, you know, really just decompress and listen to the silence and take that in and really just breathe and focus on that. So they not only focus on the body health and wellness, but also the mind as well.
Yeah, it's a really good answer. Now, if y'all weren't involved in any way, shape, or form with the Student Government Association, what would y'all be doing right now?
Well, I'd probably be playing Minecraft for a couple hours nonstop. I mean, I do that anyways, but I'd be doing it more.
Modded or unmodded?
Unmodded. I played Minecraft. I don't even know if I should say the number out loud.
Say it.
I played Minecraft like probably for around a total of 300 days total. Like I'm going almost
That's
on a
insane.
year total of time playing Minecraft. I did the math. I spent 7% of my life in Minecraft.
I was gonna say those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those numbers up.
Is it true you did your college thesis on Minecraft?
So my college essay that I submitted to UTRGV was written about Minecraft, and they accepted me. But I mean, I don't play that much Minecraft anymore, honestly. Like, I probably play at most like an hour a month, just because I'm so busy now with homework, with student government, with the other activities and jobs that I have. But a lot of those hours were racked up early on, I think, in my high school years and in like my freshman year at college. But yeah, that's probably what I would be doing right now.
What about you, Mr. Senator at Large?
Me?
Crazy handsome.
I'd either be studying accounting right now because that's my major. I'd be at work or I would just be sleeping. I genuinely would not be thinking about, or I'd be thinking about chess club. I would not be thinking about SGA.
Not even Smash Bros.
Nah, dog.
Chess Club.
No one, dude. No other game besides chess exists for me right now.
Nice.
I went from hating the game to now I'm in love with it.
Mr. Ray?
Well, advising student government associations is like a big part of my job, so I think I'd be unemployed. But no, I think that if I wasn't an SGA advisor and I still had the ability to come back to UTRGV and be an employee, I think I would really like to work in the Office of Student Success or in the Office of Sustainability. I really like being sustainable and being able to preserve a lot of the buildings on campus. For example, like the new Performing Arts Theater, beautiful, state-of-the-art, very, very nice. But they tore down I wouldn't say really historic, but they tore down a really beautiful architectural masterpiece of the old theater that, you know, people don't do architecture like that anymore. So I think that I would be more involved in preserving the history of campus if I could, and traditions of Pan American College, University of Texas Pan American, University of Texas Brownsville that have merged into University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. But I think that's what I would like to do as well, is just be more, I guess, involved in the preservation of our campus history.
Daniel, if I may, sir, may I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
What advice would you give students about leadership and involvement?
Yeah, I think that you know, there's not one single road or one single should I say path to student leadership. I think student leadership looks very different, and it's based on people's styles of who they are as professionals and as leaders. Some leaders are really bad at spelling, and that's totally okay. I'm not going to call myself a leader, but I think I'm really bad at spell checking. If there was no spell checking, I would be probably not where I am right now. But I think for students that want to do leadership is don't ever think that there's one single path. There are many different paths to become a leader, and not every leader looks the same, right? They all have kind of the same qualities and the same, you know, I wouldn't say ideas, but the same qualities, which is putting the service of people first. But there's not one specific way to be a leader. And there's many outlets on campus, whether you want to be a leader in academics, whether you want to be a leader in student life and involvement, whether you want to be a leader in athletics, or whether you want to be a leader in different departments. But I think that being a leader, definitely not one path, but best advice is no one's going to advocate for you, right? And I think I've learned that the hard way, even being in college, is like you're your own cheerleader, you're your own like coach, you're your own like worst enemy in many cases, right? But in best cases, you're your own superhero, right? You're your own savior, and if you don't do it for yourself, then who's going to do it for you? And I think that's something that I've told myself since college is like, if not me, then who?
Well, you know who will. The Student Government Association and our wonderful senators.
We'll do it for you. Yeah, yeah. We'll definitely advocate for you. But if you want to be in a student leadership role, I think that if not you, then who? And I think that's always been my rallying cry. If it's not me that's going to do it, then who else? And who else is going to do it better than me, right? And that's kind of the way I think, and that's why I've been able to, work with student leaders because of that type of thought process.
Now that earns an applause, sir.
Thank you. Press that button again.
What do you mean? There's no button.
Oh, yeah. It's a live studio audience. Thank you, everyone. Please sit down. Please sit.
Hey, no, we told you to sit down.
I know, sit down. That's enough applause.
Up to you, whatever you like.
Okay, this next question is actually for you, Senator Bad Boy Daniel, the chair of Senate.
Okay.
What advice do you have any students that listening to our podcast are interested in joining SGA? What would you tell them?
Well, if you are a first year, then you can join through our first year internship program. The application's on VLink. It closes, I believe, Thursday,
September the 11th.
September the 11th.
Yes, sir.
And it's open to all and anyone that's a first year at UTRGV, whether a transfer student or freshman. If you are currently no longer a first year, and you still would like to join, you can apply through VLink as well. And there's a small process, there's a little chain to go through, but we can get you in if you meet the criteria. And yeah, if there's vacancies and with your specific major or anything specific, then please feel free. If you have interest, just go ahead and apply.
And also, like, if I may add, Bad Boy Daniel. In case, like, the vacancies, like, there's no vacancies for the certain position you want, since some colleges are already filled, there is new elections that will be held come spring, around in April, right, Mr. Reese? Around
Yes.
April. And so that's your time where you can try to actually get elected officially by the student body into the Student Government Association.
Now, this question is for you, Sir President. What inspired you to run for SGA president?
How long does this go for?
I think I pressed the wrong button. I'm in heartbeat.
Okay, we'll try it again. Say it again.
What inspired you to run for SGA president?
There we go.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Well, I think for me, I feel like this is gonna sound like such a cheesy answer, but honestly, the most fun I think I've ever had at this university was working with other students on campus. I think it's the biggest reason why I still continue to work as an RA with the housing department is because I love working with all the new students that come in, all the returning students. I love working alongside them to create big projects and events and things that I think those events have had a long-lasting memory and impact on me. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons that I wanted to run as SGA president was because I really wanted to further my impact and my ability to work alongside students. And I thought, what better way of doing that than running for a position that gets me in direct contact with departments on campus, with organizations, with different student leaders. And that's really, I feel like it's a cheesy answer, but that's really why I wanted to run as SGA president, because I just love working with students.
The cheesier the answer, the better, because who doesn't love cheese?
Lactose intolerant
Oh.
people.
Can we
And
get-
left-handed.
All right, can we have some vegan cheese, please? Well, I want to ask you guys that question. Senator Daniel Vera, Senator at Large in Edinburgh, the chair of the Senate.
Bad boy, Daniel.
Well, I'm not going to say that. But tell me, why did you decide to run for senator and Student Government Association?
Do you want the real answer? Or do you want the
We got about 7 minutes, so
Coolsies? One of my great friends during a chess club meeting told me, "Hey, we're doing this thing, and we want people that care about it." And I was like, you know what? I'm down. That sounds fun. I would love to do it. I would love to give it a shot. And here I am.
Who was that great friend, by the way?
Who was that?
I don't know exactly. I think his name is Kevin Flowers. I think he's doing a DJ host right now. I'm not too sure.
What's his DJ name?
Senator Crazy Handsome
20.
20
2.0?
2.0 DJ, something along those lines. I'm not too sure, honestly.
And you really enjoyed SGA, what it was about?
Yeah, so far it's been a great experience. All everything that we've done so far, we've helped a lot of people, and yeah, so far it's been amazing.
Kevin? Why did Senator Kevin, Senator at large for Edinburgh, why did you
Senator,
decide to run?
You want to be honest, sir? When I decided to run, I was actually going to run as president.
Oh yes.
That was
I
actually the
remember.
original goal. But then I realized that I would want Juan because I feel like Juan. No, that to me, as a sophomore, that Juan would have better experience, better ideas, and I wanted to be his VP. My GPA wasn't high enough. So I got my friend Ian Alfaro, who's going to be a senator at large, to go as VP, and I decided to be a senator at large myself.
Nice.
But I wanted to run, I was actually going to run as president. I just wanted a title, but now I love helping students, helping people. But before then, I just thought it sounded cool. It was a cool idea.
And I think that's how, it's kind of ironic, but I feel like that's how a lot of people get into these positions that they love. Because I'm going to be honest, when I applied to be an RA, it was initially because I wanted, the free housing. I wanted the benefits that came from it. And doing the role, I came to learn that it is generally one of the greatest jobs I think I've ever had. Same with student government. Like, entering it, I obviously wanted to help the student body. But as I got into the role, I realized, oh my God, I actually really love doing this a lot more than I initially anticipated. So if I think you ever want to join Student Government Association or any student leadership position, and maybe initially your feeling is, oh, I just want to join it for the title. In my honest opinion, I don't think that's a bad reason. Because maybe you join that position, you get it, and you come to realize, you know what, I actually love doing this besides just the title. And I think I've come to find that a lot of people that throughout SGA, as they've engaged with it more and more, have come to realize that, and I think that's something really beautiful.
All right, we got 4 minutes left for the podcast, so before we wrap up, I want to give each of you a chance to leave a message for the students. You first, Advisor Ray Ruiz.
Yeah, I guess my message for students is happy 10-year anniversary to the university that you go to school at. It's a really momentous time, and you guys being part of all of that momentum is really important for the future of Texas and for the future of the Rio Grande Valley. This university is only going to get better because of everyone's contribution. And also, if you ever want to send a question to this podcast, SGA Unplugged, please email us at sga@utrgv.edu. We'll take your questions and we'll be happy to answer them if they're appropriate.
Amazing. What about you, Sir President?
Well, I just want to say I really appreciate being in this podcast. I really hope y'all do amazing. I hope to see many more episodes, many more viewers and listeners. And I just want to say to the student body, thank you. I think the amount of work you all have done to make this university what it is and to help excel it during its 10th anniversary is truly amazing. And I also feel like this is a cheesy thing for me to say, but I don't think it's SGA alone that makes the university what it is. It's not the departments alone that makes the university what it is. It's not the full-time staff that makes the university what it is. It's the students that come to this campus and connect with each other, connect with those departments, the full-time staff, with student government, to truly make this university the future of Texas.
Oh, sir, sorry to interrupt. Daniel, I was going to ask you the same question, but I got messaged a question for you, Ray Ruiz. Do you have a favorite senator?
I don't. I think my favorite senator is myself. I really don't have a favorite senator. I have senators that I've never met before, but that's a whole internal conversation. But if you're a senator listening and I know your name, we're actively participating, and we email back and forth, and I can rely on you, then you are one of my favorite senators.
Beautiful. What about you, Daniel? One thing you want to leave the students off on? First podcast.
Good luck, have fun.
Have
Have a great fall semester.
Can we have some applause for that from the audience?
Oh, please, settle down. No autographs at this time.
In my
please.
opinion, the hardest choices require the strongest leaders. In SGA, we don't choose what is easy. We choose what is necessary.
Say that again.
All right, thank you all thank you all so much for joining us on our first SGA Unplugged podcast. Thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on SGA at utrechtjv.edu. Be sure to follow us on SGA UTRGV on Instagram. Our email is sga.utrechtjv.edu in case y'all have any questions. Stay updated on everything happening with UTRGV SGA. Until next time, this is Kevin Flores. My DJ name, Senator Crazy Anthem 20. Oh, Senator Crazy Anthem 20.
And Daniel Vera, my DJ name, Senator Bad Boy Daniel.
And thank you all for listening. Now we are going to sign off. Thank you.